Yo, what's good with y'all, man? What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy IG, CEO, Ice Guy Music Group, CEO of Harry Sachs Radio Podcast, which is up every Friday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Bringing you everything from videos, cook-ups, news, comedy, skits. We coming hard with this shit, man. We talk heavy. Right now, man, I want to talk heavy, real quick. I'm not gonna waste more than 5 minutes. I promise. My nephew just called me. My nephew just called me, man, as I was coming to work, and he tells me that another soldier got taken out. Of course, another young boy got taken out. He basically was trying to tell me who it is. I know once I see the face, it's gonna be another young boy, man, that grew up around, around my way, and senseless, man. Senseless, man. This shit getting out of hand. Senseless, man. I don't know what's going on, man. These young boys do not know how to say sorry no more. They don't know how to apologize to each other, man. It's basically little rivals, man. Like, I'm better than y'all. Y'all block better than ours. We don't think so. We're going to make sure that we stand on that. Or one of the young boys end up robbing, taking something, or taking over a corner, whatever. He ended up doing something to deserve a shot in the head. This shit is getting out of hand, bro, for real. I know on Harry Sex Radio Podcast, man, I be talking about cook-ups and success and trying to get out, to live comfortable, man, and business. But man, when he called me, man, that kind of got to me, man. It's like, why, man? It's not enough of us. It's not enough of us that's grabbing these young boys, man. We grabbing them by the collars, man, giving them some wisdom. That's what they need. Some of them don't have fathers. Some of them don't have mothers. Mothers can't raise sons. That's almost a high percentage at that. The statistics, man, is a high percentage, probably 90%. They can't raise no boys. They need a father in their life, and if they do raise them, they're gonna raise them the best way they can. So I commend that. All women who raising their kids, father and mother, just like mine did. Rest in peace to Beverly, Mom Dukes, up in heaven. Love you. But I just had guidance, man. If it wasn't my mom, it was my grandma. If it wasn't my grandma, it was my Aunt Judy. If it wasn't my Aunt Judy, it was my Aunt Lolo. You know what I mean? It goes down, it trickles down, man. And if it wasn't them, it was the neighbors whooping my ass, if anything. So the respect was there. You know what I mean? The respect was there, man. I respected every one of my neighbors on my block and around my vicinity. The kind of kid I was, man. We was raised better than that. But these kids now, it's like, I see some of them, man. I know they uncles, but they don't know me. They grew up, you know what I mean? And smoking and drinking and popping pills and popping Xannies. Once you get around them, it's like they lose it. They don't know who you are. They see everybody coming up to you, yo, what's up, man, because you familiar to them. But they looking at you like, who is that? Who that OG? And they got to tell them, nigga, that's such and such. He basically, he grew up around this joint, man. This is his neighborhood, basically. But they growing up, taking over. These motherfuckers going from corner to block, and there's so much animosity and jealousy and hate. They see each other, man, as a shootout. They don't care if nobody, they're not doing it the right way. They don't care for kids out there, families out there. And then on top of that, like, happens every time. They going to do something to somebody 3 blocks down. They robbing somebody, smacking them, beating them with the gun and all this other stuff, knowing that these guys already know where their family live. I mean, if you're going to do something, do it the right way. But it should be these. You know what I mean? That's what it was back then. I think they scared to get out there. Because I got to go to that. Because, if they get knocked out, embarrassed in front of their families, that's not gonna fly either. It's gonna still be on their conscience to come back. So this shit is out of hand, man. You know, I don't know. I just got that news from my nephew, man. That shit hit me, cause this ain't the first one. It's like probably I can say I can count on my hands, man, on both hands, man. The last year of the you know, the just stupidity. You know what I mean? The stupidity, man, that these young boys don't know how to react. You know, they don't find a solution to the problem. They just want to take care of business, and then they end up in jail, crying and singing like Luther Vandross. You know what I mean? They end up, you know, they so tough and everything else, but man, it's not tough behind them bars. It's not tough, man. You know what I mean? It's not tough behind them bars. Well, you going in as a man. You going in as a man. You're going to turn into a man, whether you like it or not. But sitting down for something that you did that really, I'm going to say, somebody touch your family. If somebody, you know, if they go there, like, have a reason. Don't just go around and y'all shooting at each other, man, broad daylight, you know, and somebody get hit. Somebody getting hit, that's somebody's son. That's somebody's nephew. That's somebody's kid, man. You know what I mean? And it's like really, it's getting out of hand to the point where I don't think nothing can be done. Because you go talk to the young boys, like you can get activities. You can get activities around the neighborhood. Some of them basically, in their head is so messed up from growing up without a father or seeing everything, you know, coming up. Drugs, you know, infidelity, you know, rape. They seeing all type of shit within their family, and they don't know what to do. They grow up. If they don't have a father, they gonna grow up like, you know, not being loved or something. You know, my father was never there. They gonna go like straight to the streets, straight to gangs, shit like that. They gonna go to gangs first. This shit is really serious out here, man. But I hope, man. I hope something can be done, man. I think, you know, we're gonna try to do like a neighborhood, I guess, to get all the, you know, like a self-destruction type thing. I remember they, you know, I might even do that, man. I might even put something together. We gotta like put these guns down, man. You know, put these guns down, man. They around here, they was like the Wild Wild West around here with these young boys. It's like the Wild Wild West. They not playing, man. Like you can't even say nothing to them. You know what I mean? Unless you preaching, or then they think you preaching and, you know, you trying to give them wisdom. That's still corny. You know what I mean, to them. You know what I mean? Knowing that, like, you might know their uncle or grew up with their uncle or their father, and, you know, you just, you know, they need that, but they not trying to listen to nothing you have to say. You know, you tell them you need to get a job, they ain't trying to hear that. They on the corner, that's their job. You know what I mean? You need to put the guns up. Shit, put the guns up. Nigga, I'm holding this shit on my waistline. I got beef with somebody. I'm not getting caught. You know what I mean? Drugs, they got to. They don't want to go. They want to stand in no 9 to 5 for $7 an hour. $230 every paycheck. They trying to get money. They getting $700 to $1,200. You know what I mean? Everything, you know, for 2 weeks that they, you know, everything they doing. So they ain't trying to hear that. So what it boils down to is, I'm going to call it no way out. The only ones get out is the strong-minded individuals. They the ones that get out. That go to college right after high school. That's giving them a little bit more. That's giving them a little bit more to, you know, they're giving them like a future. They can see it. They in school. They can see, you know, other cultures. Chinese, black, African, you know, Mexican. They can see, they got all these, you know, all these different, you know, nationalities in the same place at the same time, going for the same goal, is to win. You know? So they get, you know, intrigued by that. They might find somebody that really, oh man, damn, I really can do this shit. But I'm all the way up East Bubblefuck in college. I'm not around the end. They only hearing about the news when they in school. That's why if I can snap my finger, man, and 90% to 100% of these young generation, if I can snap my finger, man, and put them in college straight after high school, I would do it. That'll give them something that'll open their eyes up, man. But once they take off, a lot of it, school ain't for everybody. But a lot of time, once they do that and they end up around the end, they end up standing on the corners. Corners start getting, especially when they get hot. Everybody out there, you on the corner, you chilling. You got your fresh Air Force Ones on, you got your fresh gear on. But this nigga next to you done went and robbed somebody 3 nights ago. You know what I mean? It's either you hear about it or you don't hear about it, but he just out there with you. You know, these motherfuckers pull up shooting at him and hit you. This is the rate. This is where it's at. This is how things going. You know what I mean? I'm not getting caught out there. I'm hoping y'all young boys ain't getting caught either. Y'all got to do better, man. Get you a job. Get out of high school. Get you a job. Go to college. Go to trade school. Learn something, man. Put your head into something. Social media. Put your head into something, man. Real estate. Do something, man. You got to be strong-minded, man. Barber school. Beauty school. Go somewhere. Because this shit going. Man, this shit is crazy, man. So I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I wanted to, talk about that, man. I don't know what to do no more. Every 5 minutes is on the news. I gotta go look at the news to see, like kind of find out what happened and see who it was. But I know him. I know it's his uncle, his father, his sister, his brother. This shit is crazy out here. It's the Wild Wild West, man. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, this ain't something I usually talk about. But then again, it is, man. I'm talking about everything, man. We talk heavy on the Harry Sachs Radio podcast, man. And I was gonna do my audio. I got three episodes that I gotta put up. All I'm doing basically is putting them, getting them done and putting them up. So I got them. And as far as the cook-ups, I got 2 more cook-ups I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna start the show. As far as putting guests on the show, I got everything set up. So everything's set up right now. Before I get out of here, man, I'm gonna tell you the hardest thing. I didn't know that it was hard, man, to actually incorporate a business. It's not hard to incorporate, but it's hard as far as the paperwork. I incorporated one of my businesses like 3 weeks ago. Got the paperwork in and everything else. I went to open a bank account and all that, and lady in the bank was like, well, this don't look like it's filled out the right way. It's not that I didn't fill it out the right way. They kind of like got my names mixed up. You know what I mean? What it was is I had to fill a fictitious name out. I had to pay an extra $70 to fill that out, because if I go in the bank, like right now, my music is all over Spotify, on all platforms, my instrumentals. I'm going to work on a EP, and I'm going to work on another mixtape. It's going to be like an album, though. But everything is, IGM, man, music group is, is official. So if somebody sending me a check with IGM on it, with IG on the beats, I want to be able to go on my bank and just hand them that check. And I don't have no worries. That's what it was. So I had 2 employees on there, and the third one was IG on the beats, which works for IGM. So I wanted to make sure that was clear when I go to the bank. I'm able to get, because I'm getting checks, from movie scores, get a check from TV shows, you get a check from just production. Yeah, I want all mine. So I remember I told y'all in one of the episodes, I think it was episode 5, I think I said something about black and white. It's all about black and white right now. That's official. It's all about black and white. You got to fill that black and white out, man. So all my paperwork came today. I'm official. I'm going to go open my bank accounts up this week. And my other company is going through the same thing. And once that get cleared, everything will be cool. So I'm going to have everything under the umbrella. The merchandise, voiceovers. I'm doing the voiceovers. I had people call me. They want voiceovers for commercials. I do everything. So studio, My studio gear will open up, officially open up. It's only gonna be private though. It's gonna be private sessions. You know, you wanna get your shit done privately without 25, 30 niggas. You know, that's how we rolling. We getting this shit done. And then you can go do what you wanna do. But we ain't doing all that. So I got the toll-free number. Anytime you want to get in touch with me, the toll-free number, you know. Actually, I'm going to get the toll-free numbers on my sweatshirts as well, as you can see. You know, I got the Ice God Music Group. Some of them say IG on the beats, and some of them say I got the cook up. You know what I mean? And some of them got the 1-800 number, toll-free. So, you know, once you call that, man, call company, you know, pick up. I'm there. We can talk business, serious inquiries only. If I'm not there, to definitely hit me, hit my voicemail, leave everything you gotta leave. But I'm ready to work. I'm ready to work, man. You know, I'm ready to work. If y'all some serious artists out there, rappers, you know, singers, whatever, I'm ready to work. Spoken word, whatever it is, I'm with it. IG graphics, so I'm gonna have a flyer up for that too, man. Y'all want some, you know, some gear, some merch done, some logos. I do everything. You know, I just wanted to get everything, you know, together. And that's about it, man. So I'm giving my plug, man. My Instagram, IG on the beats, IG on DA beats with a Z _215. That's my Instagram. And the Harry Sachs Radio Podcast every Friday from 9 p.m. to 11. It's official. And I just want to sign off, man. It's your boy IG. I'm out of here. All right? Put the guns down, man. Stop the violence.